Hello dear, welcome to English Needs channel. The videos are made as per your need here. As you know that the design of the question paper for 2024 examination, both first PUC and second PUC has been changed. According to the changed version of the question paper, I am making videos to facilitate you to prepare well for the forthcoming examination. This channel has all those useful videos for the students, those who appear for the final examination in March 2024. In this video, I have given 14 examples on linkers, and it is expected that one among these 14 examples will appear in the examination. That is for sure. For better learning, you have to check yourself first. I mean, test yourself first, and then you check the answers. So, first you will get one blank example, and then you get the answers. If this is sufficient, then there is no problem, you can rely on this. Now, you watch this video completely. If you want the answers with a little explanation in Kannada, then touch here, you will get that video. Now here, first an example will come with blanks. Pause the video there, read the lines and fill up the blanks. It is not good to go without testing. First you test yourselves every time and then you go for the answers. Okay? Pause the video here, read the content and fill up the blanks. The plantation expanded, but the owner became lethargic and shied away from hard work. His wife found all this very strange. She found it hard to decide whether the old man's arrival was for better or for worse. Pause the video here, read all the content and fill up the blanks, and then check the answers. Even though he had precious little to do, his life became crowded with colorful events. She became apprehensive about his adultery and umpteen other vices cultivated lately. Their farm, which was merely 10 acres, had grown beyond their imagination. That was fine, but their life was gradually getting out of hand. Pause the video and try. That was fine, but their life also was getting out of hand. When she was in a fix like this, one day the old man met her and behaved as though he knew all about her plight. Pause the video, read the content and fill up the blanks. After proceeding this far, the old man started fumbling for words as though he had committed a mistake. She felt like going away, saying, "All this is none of my concern." However, unwilling to hurt the old man, she continued to sit there quietly. The old man went on, "No, his name was not Sangoji, it was Basavaya." Once again, pause the video, read the contents, and then fill up the blanks. To begin with, all this looked like healthy competition. However, gradually it rose to such a pitch that there was no land left in the village for them to buy. All land belonged to either Tamanna or Basavaya. Tamanna had 1000 acres and Basavaya owned 800. Pause the video here, read and try. If you didn't want that, there were many number of persons ready to attack Basavaya. Such a war had become virtually inevitable, but Tamanna was in search of a method that could annihilate Basavaya completely. He hit upon the idea of composing all his experiences in the form of ballads and singing them. Pause the video here, read the contents, and fill up the blanks. Basavaya bedecked himself with gold, diamonds, and other precious stones. But his house looked dull and empty because Tamanna's books were not there. That is what the visitors told him. Therefore, he started inviting scholars, poets, and musicians to his place. Pause the video and try. One day, he came to know that Tamanna was ill. At this point, Basavaya found the means of surpassing Tamanna. Health is wealth, you may sing, you may write ballads, but if Tamanna started suffering from disease, surely his own spirits would be revived. Pause the video here and try. Tamanna's disease was Basavaya's health. However, by this time, Tamanna thought of yet another method of punishing Basavaya. That was death. If he continued at the level of body, Basavaya would go on offering a stiff competition. But if his song was separated from his body, if there was no relation between the songs and his own flesh and blood, pause the video and try. Man needs wealth, education, art, and many more things. And yet, he lives for some kind of unbearable vengefulness. Without it, there would be no reason for his existence. This is not a real story, only what I have heard somewhere. This is not a real story, only what I have heard somewhere. You may know that I subscribe to a daily. To you, I am just an old man. After a particular age, man loses his name. His age becomes important and his name vanishes into thin air. Now, I am an old man in this garden, your servant. Pause the video, read the content, and fill in the blanks. After a particular age, man loses his name vanishes into thin air. Now, I am an old man in this garden, your servant. I am also the person who reads the newspaper and looks after the garden properly. I conceived the story of Tamanna and Basbaya when all of a sudden Russia told America, I am not your enemy. I conceived the story of Tamanna and Basavaya when all of a sudden Russia told America, I am not your enemy. What must have been the reaction of America to this declaration? Probably you will not understand the agony and boredom of America once it knew Russia was no more an enemy. My name is Tamanna. After his death, I forgot all my songs and ballads. I, who was once famous, became a non-entity. Thus, I avenged myself. I hope you are satisfied with this. Keep listening to this for 3 or 4 times. The position of all those linkers will be there in your mind. On the eve of the examination, that is one day before, you again go through and freshen up your memory. In this channel, you have very useful videos for your forthcoming examination. Watch all of them and don't forget to subscribe this channel because it is very useful channel for you even in future also. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Bye.